Welcome to Morning Joan, darling. I'm so glad you're joining me today for a dose of celebrity gossip and all the juicy details from the world of entertainment. Grab your coffee, sit back, and let's dive into the latest scoop. Can we talk about the summer heat in New York City? It's not just the temperature that's sizzling, folks. Pratt and Taylor Kitsch premiered The Terminal List, Dark Wolf at the Regal Times Square, and I've got the inside scoop on all the A-listers who attended. But first, let's give a round of applause to Michelle Yeoh, who celebrated the special screening and party for AIDailyPress Century City in Los Angeles. This woman is a true icon, and I'm loving every minute of her moment in the spotlight. Now back to New York City, where the Wednesday stars Georgie Farmer, Emma Myers, and Noah Taylor took in WWE Raw Live on Netflix at the Barclays Center. I mean, who wouldn't want to spend their evening watching wrestling with a bunch of talented young actors? And speaking of talented, have you seen the photos of Tom Hopper, Luke Hemsworth, Taylor Kitsch, Pratt, and Darce Allin buddying up at the Terminal List, Dark Wolf premiere? It's like a who's who of Hollywood hunks. But what really caught my attention was Sydney Sweeney making her first public appearance following that American Eagles jeans controversy. Girl, you better work that red carpet. And I've got to say, she looks stunning at the Americana special screening at Desert 5 spot in Los Angeles. And Halsey, darling, going blue for the same event? Everything about it was just perfection. Now let's talk about some of the other celebrities who've been out and about this week. Cynthia Erivo and Adam Lambert killed it as Jesus and Judas in the Hollywood Bowl production of Jesus Christ Superstar. And I hear the audience was packed with A-listers, including Michelle Yeoh and Jeff Goldblum. Aaron Paul attended a screening of Point Break at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, because who doesn't love a good Keanu Reeves movie? And Madeline Klein co-hosted the Rainstorm Fit Collective with Rainstorm Clean Energy in South Carolina, looking like a total boss. We've also got Jay Farroa posing with a U.S. service member during a USO tour, and Busta Rhymes being honored with a Walk of Fame ceremony reception. It's been a busy week in the world of entertainment, folks, and I'm so here for all of it. So, that's your dose of celebrity news for now. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Stay tuned, darlings. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darlings. I hope you're all having a fabulous day so far. We've got a real treat for you in our middle segment today. You know how much I adore talking about beauty and luxury retail. And today we're going to dive into the world of Mecca, the Australian beauty powerhouse that's just opened its stunning new flagship store in Melbourne. Can you believe it, folks? 4,000 square meters of pure bliss, dedicated to all things beauty. I mean, this place is like a woman's wonderland. From Zoe Foster Blake's go-to lip balms to Augustina's Bader moisturizers that will set you back a cool $864. But hey, if it makes you look and feel like $1 million, who are we to judge? Now, I know what you're thinking. Joan, this all sounds very fancy, but is it worth the hype? Well, let me tell you, according to UK hair colorist Josh Wood, who's worked with the likes of Kylie Minogue and David Beckham, this store is the future of beauty. And I've got to say, I'm inclined to agree. The design firm Studio McWalter has created something truly special here. A space that's both beautiful and fun, with a sense of discovery around every corner. And the best part? It's not just about the big international brands. Mecca is also showcasing some amazing local talent, like Flowers Vasette and coffee from 7 Seed. I mean, who doesn't love supporting Aussie entrepreneurs, am I right? Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Joan, this all sounds very high-end, very luxury. And to that, I say, guilty as charged. However, the beauty of Mecca, pun intended, is that it's managed to strike the perfect balance between luxury and accessibility. It's what they call masstige or accessible luxury, sitting comfortably between Uniqlo and Hermes. So, if you're ever in Melbourne, do yourself a favor and pop into Mecca's new flagship store. Trust me, darlings, it's an experience you won't want to miss. And who knows, you might just find yourself treating yourself to a little something special. After all, as the saying goes, you're worth it. And that's all for today's middle segment, folks. Stay tuned for today's last cup of tea, right here on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darling. We're wrapping up today's show with some sad news from the entertainment world. Can we talk? The talented actress Kelly Mack, best known for her role as Addie on The Walking Dead, has passed away at the young age of 33. Oh, grow up, Cancer. Why do you always have to take the good ones? Now I know what you're thinking, Joan. Who was Kelly Mack? Well, let me tell you. She was a bright and fervent light in the industry, with a career spanning from childhood commercials to guest appearances on TV shows like 911. And of course her stint on The Walking Dead, which I'm sure many of you will remember. But here's the thing, folks. Kelly Mack was more than just an actress. She was a producer, a voiceover artist, and an executive producer on several projects, including the upcoming film Universal. Talk about a woman who wore many hats. And trust me on this, she was going places. Her family announced her passing on Instagram, saying she transitioned to the beyond after a battle with glioma of the central nervous system. Can you imagine? A 33-year-old woman with so much life ahead of her. Now, I'm not going to get all teary-eyed on you, but it's moments like these that remind us to appreciate the talent and beauty we have in this world. Face it, darling, life is short, and we never know what's around the corner. So, let's take a moment to appreciate Kelly Mack's contributions to the entertainment industry and send our love to her family and friends. And on a more practical note, if you're feeling inspired by Kelly Mack's story, please consider donating to cancer research or supporting organizations that help families affected by this terrible disease. We can all make a difference, one small step at a time. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay fabulous.